two in a safer spot. There she goes, Brandt.
Nothing was wrong. It was just leaning hard backwards.
I thought from over there it looked like it was leaning this way pretty good, but...
Well, what a mess it would have been if I'd fell it this way. If you look, good amount of hinge, good wide hinge, good amount. For as hard as I was leaning, I'm happy with that hinge. As hard as I had to wedge, maybe I could have cut another inch off it. But just a good sized tree there too. Right down in a good area for it, because that would have been a nightmare going that way. So, well, we got the damn thing down. Starting out a Monday morning here. It's been a frustrating Monday morning, and I don't even know why. Just got a lot going on outside of logging. Trying to stay above water, I guess. Having a hell of a time getting a bar and chain and everything just right. I think we got it now. Just, I don't know, not feeling like I should this morning, you know, just kind of a case of the Mondays, right, Nick? You get your ass kicked where I work, right? Isn't that what they say in Office Space? But here's the thing about that. We all have frustrating days. You know, I'm supposed to be from the generation that's too cool for that, but I'm not. I'm as prone to depression and being frustrated as anybody. But you know, some people say, well, don't work when you're like that, or don't train horses. The hell else am I going to do? I need to make money. If I don't work, I'm even more frustrated and depressed. So we're here working. We're working through it. You just have to be extra cautious. You just have to get those fundamentals that you know how to do, the safety fundamentals and the good techniques, and execute them right. You know, they need to be automatic for you. So on a day like today, you're just doing them. And try to keep your mind focused, and you keep powering through this, and next thing you know, you'll be having a good day. But don't be distracted. You know, just make sure you don't stray from those fundamentals. Doing the good things right. You know, basketball, defense travels, they say. What they mean is your shot, your offense, you know, your jump shot might not be good. You might go up and down and streaky with that. But as long as you got good fundamentals and good defense, you're still going to be okay. And that's how I look at logging. You know, if I'm doing things the right way, I'm going to be okay, and I can power through this. And then, you know, maybe I just need to get a different mindset. Maybe I need to realize, hey, I'm out here in the woods. You know, I'm working, I'm cutting trees, and trying to power through a bad situation. And some people don't have that chance. You know, some people would die to have the opportunity we have to go to the woods every day and get out from behind the desk, you know, or whatever the case is. So it's a matter of perspective, like so many things. Turning it around, I guess. But you know, it also reminds me, I've got a friend, never gets anything right. You know, he might be driving down the road with a bush beer in his hand and half cocked, and he might be a bunch of things wrong on his vehicle, and he always says, only break one law at a time. And so, you know, if he's going down the road, he wants to make sure his seatbelt's on and his headlights are on, and hands are at 2 and 10 if he's doing something wrong. And maybe that's a bad, maybe some people don't approve of this message, and I'm not promoting breaking laws, but it's like that here. We're already breaking one rule, you know, and that's, you know, working when we're frustrated and not feeling good. So only break one rule at a time. When you're frustrated, when you're not feeling great, make sure that's the only thing you're doing wrong. Make sure everything else is in place and you're extra keen on that stuff. But, well, hopefully you folks don't suffer through too many of these days, and I know we'll be able to turn this around and go to the Erie County Fair, maybe do well at the horse pull tomorrow. Maybe that'll change my outlook. All right, folks. Well, as I said, we're pushing through a frustrating day here. We're going to turn this around, you know. All the platitudes in the world don't help when you're when you got some self-loathing or whatever goes on, you know. It'll all be okay. Really, will it? But you know what does help is accomplishing something. And if I just keep doing things the right way, we should be able to accomplish something here today and get some timber on the ground. Got this guy wedged or notched. Should be in a good spot, hopefully. Running 24-inch bar today with a brand new chain, and of course overnight when I had these in the toolbox, my file fell out of my pocket, so I'm back here without a file. I could have the tractor guy bring it in, I guess, but now whatever, it's a new chain. It's okay, you know, just like any logger. I want a new chain to cut better than they do out of the box. I want to swipe. Actually, I could take a swipe off the rakers, and I like to swipe the teeth a little bit as well. I do have my raker file. For fuck's sake. 24-inch bar and I still don't hit the middle of the log. We might have to edit that naughty word out. A little bit shaky there. We're going to take just a little chunk off the end. Even though that's what the sawmill asked for, is 25s, my gut tells me not to cut this 25. We'll see. Looks like possibly a 21 up to that hook in the log. Then we'll revisit it. 4, 8, 12, 16, 19. What's a 19 give them, Nick? 10 and an 8?
Think so.
A 10 and a 9. I don't know. It's really all we can get before we get into the ugly stuff. So we're going to get what they get and be happy. I don't have a lot of choice in this. If I was cutting this into logs, I'd probably make a few 8s till I got up here because it would straighten out the sweep. The sweep. You want to hear a joke, Nick?
Sure.
This witch went for a ride on her broomstick. You know, sweep. That's what reminded me of her broomstick.
Yeah.
This witch went out for a ride on her broomstick, and she looks around, she sees all these younger witches, and they're all riding electric vacuum cleaners. She says, am I still the only one that knows how to run a stick? Pressure right here. You could really smash a leg or an ankle, so let's be careful cutting this. The next 3 or 4 steps down there, I'm going to be way up over my head working, which we do here and there, even though it says not to in the chainsaw manual. I think what I'm going to do is leave it for now. We're going to follow this other hemlock. Maybe it'll push everything closer to the ground, and if not, we'll winch this ahead with the skidser, with the winch, and we'll get it to a better spot to work on. Why push the issue, Nick? Can you get my axe?
Yeah.
Seepy? another do as I say, not as I do moment. I have a hinge pretty good here. And then I am not used to a 24-inch bar. I do everything with a 20-inch bar. I know the Westerner guys think that's a joke, but it's what we do. I reached my bar through and I cut hinge off way over here. So what I did to compensate, see, this hinge is gone. And I didn't mean for it to be. I left a little extra hinge here, you know, a couple inches of hinge where I only needed one. Because of that, everything went correctly. Man, we got a lemon mess here, Nick.
Yeah.
You want a lemon and I'll run the phone? We did knock that one down a little better.